Would you like to experience the core of a forest? And better yet, guided by scientists. This is possible through scientific ecotourism. But what is scientific ecotourism? This touristic segment goes beyond the traditional environmental education, since it offers the visitors the information of the natural world through a scientific approach, always guided by researchers and scientists. In Brazil, this type of tourism is still a novelty. To better serve groups of ecotourists who have a high scientific level in investigative curiosity, Neofloresta has developed a scientist-designed circuit of different sites. Our routes are exclusive for researchers and event and conference participants. A successful experience was carried in 2017 on field trips in the Iguaçu National Park and other natural areas during the World Conference hosted by the Society for Ecological Restoration. In this event, groups of researchers were able to experience our routes of scientific ecotourism and at the same time interact with other scientists from all over the world. Let's get to know the itinerary. Leaving before dawn, visitors were able to observe more than 70 species of birds in a 9-kilometer walk on a breathtaking spring morning on the trail of Poço Preto into the lush tropical forest. Boating for miles along the beauties of the Iguaçu River, between the Iguaçu National Park and the Argentinian border, we reach the Sun Island. It is an island of restricted access, considered by many the best area for mammals watching in the park. Here, it is easier to understand the ecology of the wildlife. In order to expand the trails offered to ecotourists, our destination is now the town of Céu Azul, where we hiked for 14 kilometers on a trail seen by few, frequented only by researchers and the park's surveillance team. The scientific debate on this trip has rescued the social environmental controversy about this old road that ripped through the Iguaçu National Park. Almost 20 years after its closing, even nowadays, the Colonos Road is still under pressure from local politicians for its reopening. Here, we get to know one of the best sites to understand the process of establishing an Araucaria old-growth subtropical forest, the Brazilian pine ecosystem. The experience of scientific ecotourism has been fulfilled in an integrated approach of the popular knowledge of the foresters, guided by the rigor of a scientist monitor and further enriched by the knowledge of the participants of the group. Ending our field trips, the last destination is the Federal Technological University of Paraná, in the town of Dois Vizinhos. Here, we visited young forests that have been scientifically produced by different methods of ecological restoration. Guided by Professor Bechara, it was a day of learning and exchanging experience on the restoration of tropical forests. This is the scientific ecotourism, done by researchers for researchers. And so is Neofloresta, a young and innovative company which holds the largest number of green patents in Brazil.